Good morning. Oh, look, auto cheer right out the gate. How are y'all this morning? Tony, thanks for the sub. My apologies, Tony. I missed Tony's meeting last night for the member interview. That's just gonna have to be rescheduled. JD Lady, what's up? I'm glowing this morning because I'm looking at the rainfall map for my location. It's like we're about to wash away. I started to write the F word, Tony, and it auto corrected to that. Whoops. I just deleted. Who was that? Thunder Viking. We'll do this. Where'd my thing go? We'll do this instead. There we go. More hype. Jesse, what's up? Yeah, I'm trying not to float away over here. I think we've had 5 inches in the last 2 days, and that doesn't count the day before that, which was another couple inches. So it's been nuts. Made it back home okay. Bonjour. And I was just looking at your dice post just a second ago. Yeah, it's been... Whew, yeah, hype train. I'm on a rain hype train here at the house. It's ridiculous. So driving around has just been awful. Getting back and forth has been awful. If you couldn't tell, I'm on 2 wheels today. I just got in here less than 5 minutes ago, just getting everything set up. So, how are y'all? Everyone's good. I think everyone's good this morning. Everyone's having a good morning. Jesse, did you make it back okay? Rewizzles with the dope emote. Tony had jury duty. Sweet. Did you get picked or did you get released? I'm guessing you got released. Oh, you got picked, but are you done? Did you 1 day case? Yeah, Jesse, I'm still trying to catch up. Today is the day I finish catching up. Like by the day, getting a shipment from Georgia. Nice. 3 days. That's a rough one, Tony. That's a good one. That was strong. So yeah, my plan is by the end of today, I'm caught back to normal. We're going to do some show and tell today. We're going to work on the Kickstarter project today. Good morning, even supposing, because that's one of the goals I have to get done today. We're going to think of a name, which was the stream title, for my little card project I have going on Instagram. I will say, so the camera's not having a good time this morning. I keep moving back and forth. I will say I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to come up with a name on my own for that, but I would love to hear some ideas because I'm struggling with it. I've had a billion different ideas. None of them I like, or the ones that I like are already like taken. I'm not trying to make this like some crazy thing. But like I at least want to put a hashtag on it and have some ownership of doing this if I'm going to continue to do it. So yeah, like working on that. But really my inbox today, Thunder Viking is a good example of that. I owe at least 20 to 25 email replies. That has to get done today. Kickstarter has to get done today. And then by tomorrow, I hope to be back to whatever normal is. But at least I'm looking forward to knocking it out today and then getting back to, I'll have a regular writing session tomorrow without too much overhead. Although I have 3 calls today with different people. Yeah, at least. So that's a couple hours out of my day already, I know. So we'll see. I'm going to do some Kickstarter work on the stream this morning. Should we do show and tell first here in a few minutes once everyone gets in? Oh, wow. He had someone trying to get out of jury duty by being a racist. That didn't work out too well, I'm sure. I am knocking it out today, Dave. So yeah, I need to figure out when my next interview is for friend of the show. I think that's probably, Yeah, that's done. That's done. I think I start up next week. The ones this week just got admittedly ruined by me. I know, owl. Y'all got to go to work. Re-Rizzles and even supposing got to go to work. They want to see the owl. All right, first I got this pen case, this very expensive leather pen case. What was the name of that table? I looked for the card before I left. Garney, thank you. Garney and Co. I've seen them at pen shows before. They make really, really nice leather cases. They are very expensive. So this is a cowhide exterior and buffalo interior. It's a wrap, so it's got this cool little piece to keep it in there. What was that? Hype train emote. Do we get the same hype train emote every day? Choo choo. Yeah, we got the choo choo again. Choo choo hype guy. So they're very, very, very pretty, very expensive. Like, I don't know if I'd necessarily do this again. So it's got this really awesome blue interior, yellow stitching. That's why their colors, very expensive, is $175. So it is very expensive. So I was going to go for a smaller case, but this color just called me my name. Kojax, thanks for the sub. I appreciate you. Yeah, we at least got to get some air horns out there. So yeah, like, I don't know that I could recommend the price on this, but I like kind of wanted to have it to see what the deal is. But it was pretty strengthy. We're gonna go with strengthy. I saw the pictures of the stools. They look pretty cool. So they're really nice, beautiful. I don't know that I could justify that price to recommend. I did get an iron feather pen. That's what we got to talk about first. So let me see. I don't know do his pen models have a name? I need Brooks in here to tell me. So I got this model with the owl. This is my first ever roll stop art pen. Let's see if he can get in there. It's really hard to get the owl. It's pretty shiny on him. But these are sterling silver owls that Brian makes. I'm really trying. Let's see if the alternate camera will get y'all a better look at this. There we go. Maybe a little bit better look. Let's see. Still don't want to focus on him, but needless to say, when I'll take pictures of it, it'll be pretty great. This is my first ever pen with a roll stopper, so it was partly that made me interested in it. Partly was the material, which you can't really see. You're getting hints of it on the stream, but it's got this crazy red streak in here. It looks like it's like some space abyss or something, right? Like, it's not all the way around the pen. You see how the pen's pretty dark, and then you just hit this big chunk of color in here. Let me see if I can. Yes, you did see the Kikuyo notebook. I don't know if I'm gonna get those up this weekend. I'm so busy. Let's see if we can. I don't know if that's gonna help on stream. That'll probably just blind y'all, right? Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. So this is gonna be one of those pens that you can't really tell much on the stream. It's a large pen. Here's a Leonardo Momento Zero for comparison. So you can see it's a pretty large pen, but it's Jonathan Brooks materials, and it's Brian from Iron Feather. I get the name of it. I get the name order mixed up. What's the official name? Iron Feather Penworks? Something. Anyway, the details on the owl are pretty great. That's like kind of his forte. And like the bottom of the pen has this little etching on there. It's like a little miniature flower. He has all these little details on the pen that are pretty neat that you're not going to be able to tell. Iron Feather Creative. Thank you, God. I don't know why that one's so hard for me to remember. The pen barrel is, you're pretty standard. It's basically like an oversized cigar barrel. It's a large pen. What I like is the barrel's pretty chunky, right? You can feel some weight in it a little bit, but it's not too heavy. Oh, I'm gonna come back to that, Evan. And I like this section. Oh, you can see some of the red here. Like, this isn't all the way around the barrel, which is what I kind of like, right? If I turn it, you see that streak isn't there. That's what sold me on this pen. It's pretty wild how the material works on this pen. So yeah, it takes standard Yovo nibs. I grabbed one of my Franklin Christoph nibs, put in there. What I like about the section, it's a little bit rounded here at the end of the grip. So it's concave, but it's got this kind of rounding here. I like how he finished the section. It's a very comfortable pen to hold and to write with. So like I said, it's very large, but it's not uncomfortably large or heavy, right? I'm really happy with this material. I'm really happy with the craftsmanship. I'm happy to have a pen with a cool roll stop art, because I think roll stop art is really neat, right? Like, I can go with a clip or without a clip, but I've never had like a roll stop. And if I was going to get one, it's going to be something special. So like, these are sterling silver that he hand carves, I believe. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. And they're just really, really neat designs. Like the koi one he did with like some koi. He did a koi roll stop. He had two pens with like the koi material, the koi acrylic, and then koi roll stops. They were beautiful. It was hard to pick like out of his pens. I'm not crazy for the full etched pens, like the feathers that he etches on there. Like, that's really pretty. That's not my style. This is more my style, where you get the craftsmanship in the pen barrel and in the roll stop. So I'm very, very happy with that. Yes, Yovo nib. Yovo nib one's really cool. The slug is the first one I picked up. So what he does with the slug pen is, what do they call that material? It's more of an iridescent blank that Jonathan's making, or a pearlescent blank that he's making. And what he did is, Brian made the pen, and the end of the pen has a roll stop, and it's a snail that he's carved. There is a snail that he's made like this roll stop, but the roll stop's on the end of the pen, and the snail shell swirls on the back of the pen, like that's etched into the barrel. It's pretty rad. Like, you need a picture of that. If I liked that style of pen a little bit more, I would have bought that one, because that was the most unique one on the table, I thought. I'll have to see. He probably has pictures of that one on his Instagram feed, because it's so unique. But the roll stopper is right here, and then the snail shell, like the swirl of the snail shell, is actually the end of the pen. It was pretty cool. So yeah, they might have called that one abalone, just by the way the material looks, right? It's one of the one of the new materials that Jonathan's trying out, and it came out really good for that snail. It looks pretty cool. So I'm just really getting started to using this. I mean, obviously I like it, or I wouldn't have bought it. So yeah, but it's really cool. Very happy with that one so far. The other pen I bought was the Leonardo, the new Leonardo. Let's see, is this it, Marco? Yeah, so I'll let this one's a little mini video, but this is the pen I'm referring to. Click on that link that Marco shared. Yeah, it makes me shake my head. It's pretty amazing what he did. So yeah, go watch that video, and that'll kind of explain what I'm probably failing to explain. Yeah, that's the snail. It's pretty wild. Yeah. And that's on the bottom of the pen, not the top. Yeah, it was pretty cool. So this is the other pen I got. This is the Leonardo, what do they call this one? Lavande Rose, I believe. So it's this really neat acrylic rose gold trim. I got they only had a medium nib. I bought this one from Drum Ghouls. I did get a discount on this one. No discount on the iron feather pen, which is great. Like, I just want y'all to be, I just want full disclosure when I'm talking about these things. Paid full freight for the pen case, full freight for the iron feather creative pen. Did get a little discount on the Leonardo from Drum Ghouls. So there you go. There's my disclosure moment. But yeah, this was the pen I was going for at the show. This is the one I'd seen online. Good morning, Aurelius. This is the one that I went for, and they just came in this week before the show, so luckily some people had time to bring them. They only had medium in the rose gold nib, so Gina from Custom Nib Studio was sitting right behind me at the show, so I just got her. I was hesitant to buy the medium, then I was like, oh, well, Gina's right behind me. I can certainly squeeze in a time to get her to put like a custom metallic grind on there, and that's what I used. A bunch of y'all commented on the Instagram post I posted yesterday, writing with this about the nib, and I used the Ackerman number 12, the magenta one. I won't pretend to Tariski, thanks for the follow. I won't pretend to be able to pronounce the first part of that name. It's like Mauritius, but it's not. So yeah, I'm thrilled with this pen. I love it. I don't know. This is a very me pen. You know, something like I did need a second Leonardo before I reviewed the first one, but I kind of couldn't pass up this color. This is just a really great color. But the blue Hawaii is the one that I'm reviewing for Monday. So this is the one I've been using for a while now. So there's the difference in the two. If you can see them there outside of my head. So yeah, very, very on brand pens for me. I love all the wild colors and stuff. Those are the only two pens I bought. Is really those two pens in this pen case. I picked up a little bit of ink. One Dog Night, thanks for the sub. Now all of a sudden none of the alerts want to happen, so that's always cool. Yeah, that was it. So I picked up the like I said, the Ackerman number 12 ink from Van Ness. I picked up two of the Colorverse inks, the show inks from Drum Ghouls. That's pretty much it. So those two pens in this pen case, like that was more than enough expenditure. So I'm going to have fun playing with these, you know, just trying to get used to them all and figuring things out. And yeah, you'll definitely be seeing more of these because they're awfully photogenic, right? I got a cheer for you. I'll just do this. That's for you, Rebuzzles. You're familiar with that sound. That's the buzzer. I should have brought the soundboard to Jeopardy. That's what we needed. So yeah, that was it. I did buy a second Leonardo, one of the new colors, to give away to Pen Addict members. I'm going to do that this weekend. So that plus the two Sailor inks. So look forward to that in this issue of Refill. Yeah, the Stream Deck's a little bitty. It's about the size of my hand. I didn't even think about bringing it. Plus, I don't have it set up with my laptop, which is what I would have brought. It's set up on this computer. So, but yeah, we could have done some very cool sounds with this one. Jesse got a really beautiful Nakaya. The Decapod, like the full size Decapod, in the red on red Urushi. I don't know the name of it. It was glorious. It was very, very beautiful. It's a me, Anna. Thank you for the follow. Aka Tamanuri. Thank you. Stunning pen. Like pristine condition. Beautiful shape. Just the clip. I love the clip on that, Jesse. I don't know what it is about that clip. Nakaya's clips are generally basic. Yeah, it was a matte clip, and it really just it really stood out to me against that barrel color and design. Like, I really noticed the clip, which was great. Like, I thought it looked super. I thought it looked fantastic. Aloha. So yeah, that was the extent of my purchases at the Baltimore Pen Show. I'm gonna do full write-ups on the two pens. You did. Hey, Brian. So we've been going over the pen. Yeah, we did. So we'll do it again since Brian's there and maybe listening. So does the owl have a name? That's one thing I want to know. But yeah, we love it. Very big fan. And you can even see if I turn it the right way, that red pops out of there. I think I'm calling this like the abyss or the space abyss, right? Because it's just this huge dark pen, and then you pull around and you see just like this depth of color in there. Like I can't even see it when I'm looking at the pen, but I can see it in the screen over here. So it's pretty rad. So everyone loves the snail pen, Brian. So do more videos and pictures of the snail pen. We've been watching the snail pen video you had on Instagram. We've been watching that one. Yes, this will have to be done with a lot of light, because it has so much character. That's what sold me on the pen, was this material and the roll stop. It has a good feel. It doesn't feel, I don't know. It feels chunky, but not heavy. I don't know how to explain how this pen feels. So it's pretty great. Oh yeah, Merlin owls. Yeah, but I think that maybe this material might be used for other things. So anyway, very big fans. Brian, great job. Great meeting you in person at the show. And I'll be talking about this pen more. I'm going to do my initial reviews in refill, and I'm going to do of these two pens, and then I will do individual reviews of the Iron Feather Creative pen on the blog at a later date once I get some more time with it. So we'll get a first look in refill this week. Did I get to visit with Rachel at the Sailor Rep? Were you with me at all this show? Like we sat together, you, me, and Rachel, like a minute. Ariel's the owl's name, named after a red tail hawk he had. Beautiful. I'm happy that it has a name. Like, it didn't have to have a name, but now it has a name, and I like that even better. And it has a story. Jesse, are you still at the bar? I'm curious. What's happening right now? All right, so the owl's name is Ariel. I love it. Also, the snail pen just sold. I'm glad we could help out with that. It's stunning. You need to you could do a couple of those a show, probably, Brian, from this point on. So I'm glad we could help out with that. It's a really great idea, and I love the execution of it. And that material is wild. Is that, you were telling me, Jonathan, that's sort of a new type of material you've been experimenting with? Oh man, Tony is on the draw today. I didn't even see. Oh, yeah, that's true. I see that message now. And it's well lit, Tony. It's not a 4-head, it's a 5-head. Isn't that the joke, right? So, who knows? Sarah, who knows? Who knows? Susan. Oh, Paper Cat Lady, doing it right. I love it so much. Yeah, I think it's cool, Jonathan. Like it's an experiment, but like it's a perfect use case for something like that, right? June Miracle, look who's here. It is a miracle. Hang on, I'm gonna lighten the 5-head a little bit. Lighting is hard. All right. But thank you for the sub, June Miracle. Good seeing you as always. All right. So, yeah, Paper Cat Lady, when you get it, you're just going to have to put more pictures on there. You do not want me to get up and do a cheer, Marco. That is not going to happen. Like, I'll do this for you. Like, woohoo. That's all you're going to get. Is audio getting choppy? My connection looks brilliant this morning. All right. See you, Brooks. I'll try to talk to you next week. Checking on the feed status. We are running perfectly here, so it's probably on y'all's end this morning. 0% frame drops in the almost 30 minutes we've been going. So yeah. All right. I need to work on my Kickstarter project. Mic's a little hot. I think this Yeti needs to be replaced, honestly. Also, I'm yelling, so I can push it a little bit further away. This is the ads always load fine every time you have to restart. That's pretty funny. So I'm going to work on my Kickstarter a little bit. I have to get that submitted today, hopefully for approval by tomorrow. I'm not holding my breath. The real reason I have to do it here is because I have the video from Mike I need to download and then re-upload. And if I did that at my house, it would probably burn down. So let me grab this. So, Evan, what did you say? Cue cards, which I think is pretty brilliant. Say, I'm jumping ahead, but I have a name for your card project. Cue cards. It's your to-do cue on a card, and a quick Google and Instagram search isn't so anyone else using the term that way right now. That makes sense. Except I'm not necessarily using it as a to-do list. It's more of a brain dump, which is, why are we not connecting here? Where's my internet? Hot. Are you just talking about my appearance, Mike? I mean, I know we look alike. Maybe, are you just talking about yourself? Brain droppings. All the brain stuff seems to be taken pretty much. How do I download this? Let's try this way. For some reason, I didn't auto-join the Wi-Fi here, but I found it now. Brad's Dumps. It's not going to go well, I don't think, probably. Okay, I'm going to fight somebody. Mostly this link. There it is. Oh my God, Mike has a very yellow sweater in this. Here, I'll give you a preview of the video. This is what I came into. Ah! Yellow Mike. Oh, is he in this? That looks like he's in the studio in that one, that dog. So yeah, let's download this and upload this to the Slack. We are not quite twins. I'm maybe older brother-ish. But we slightly favor. This is going to be the video for the Kickstarter campaign. I'll just tell y'all this in advance. Mike's bit is way more professional than mine because I almost forgot to do it before I left for Baltimore. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous. Analog download. That's actually a very smart name. I'll have to think about that. That has some smarts to it that I like, Evan. All right, Kickstarter, where you at? So yeah, y'all are gonna have to bear with me a little bit this morning. Talk amongst yourselves. I have to finish this Kickstarter, and now's the time when I'm gonna do it. So yeah, we could be cousins. That's true. Have I showed y'all Mike's brother? I've talked about Mike's brother on here before, but I'll show you what Mike's brother looks like. Let me get his picture up. Oh my God, Google, you're crushing me this morning. All right, here's Mike's brother. Mike's brother is a spitting image for Freddie Freeman. Oh, that picture's not going to be as good. Like, they are not only the same size, like 6'4". Mike's brother is a spitting image of that picture. Like, literal twins. That's how close Mike's brother looks. And Callum's about a head taller than Mike. Well, not really, because Mike's like 6 foot. Mike's actual brother Callum is a twin of Freddie Freeman. And I don't mean that they favor each other. I mean they look identical. Like me and Mike favor each other if you're looking at us at a weird angle. Callum and Freddie Freeman are spitting images of each other. It's crazy. So there you go. I'm letting all of Mike's family secrets out now. Yeah, he is definite doppelganger material. Like, Mike and I are not doppelgangers. Like, I'm closer to a doppelganger to Mike Madison than I am to Mike Hurley. Freddie Freeman and Callum Hurley are doppelgangers for sure. Can Callum baseball? I don't know. He might can cricket. So it's uncanny. Like, my wife and I could not stop like staring at him because we're obviously huge Braves fans and baseball fans, and we finally just had to show him. We showed Callum. I pulled up Freddie's picture on my phone and went over to Callum, and I was like, this is going to be weird, and like, I just got to show you this. And he's like, oh my God. Hey, I'm quick changing the subject. Did someone say that you can follow a Kickstarter account for when their new projects go live? If so, you should do that for Knock. I don't know how that works, but if you can, you should do it. All right. Pen Addict Live 2020, Atlanta and Dallas. This project's still going to be going when Atlanta happens. We really screwed the pooch on this one, but it's going to work out. See, even supposing. Got it. Kickstarter. All right, let me get my imagery set. Okay, so follow the Knock account, because I don't know when this is going to go live, but it's going to go as soon as I get approval on it and I'm comfortable pressing the button. It could be like Friday afternoon at 2 p.m., Saturday morning at 7 a.m., that kind of thing. So yeah, there's not a lot of activity on the Knock feed. So if you subscribe to that, the next alert you get will be the NOCKCO. You will get the next alert will be this project going live. Everyone's gonna have time to get the pen. There's 950 of them, because like, I won't blow out the press for it when it goes live. I'll just try to let people who follow me and follow the podcast and all that know when it's time. It's coming like as soon as this gets approved, which could be as soon as tomorrow. Hello, PM Curdle. Thank you, Tony. All right, let me get my header image. So I've been waiting on all the imagery, and I finally got it. So once I have that, we're good to go. Let's see. What did you say a minute ago? Analog what? Oh, Evan, thanks for the sub. Thank you very much. Analog download. Can we request a number in the comment when we back, or would that get too crazy? That's a great question. You will not be able to request any numbers. There's no way I can deal with that. At first, here's how crazy we were going to do it. So we're going to make posters, right? And the first idea Anna and I had was, we can number all the posters and match them to the pins. I was like, that's a great idea. And then I was like, I have to execute that. There's no way in hell that I'm doing that. I love y'all, not that much. So the posters will be unnumbered and you're going to get a random pin, and that's just the way it's going to be. Like, the cool thing would be to match your backer number to the Kickstarter pin, but there's numbers you already can't have. Like, you can't have 1, 2, 3, or 51. Like, we're just taking them. That's the way it's going to be. Sorry, I love you, but no. All right. Project title, project category, project location, project image. That's one I need. So I now have the header image, the Retro 51 prototype image, and the backer video. Yes, I love y'all, but not that much. Very accurate statement. So project video, drop it in there as if it were hot. This file has an invalid file type. What are my valid file types? What are my valid file types, Kickstarter? I'm surprised that M4V is not. All right, back to work. Back to work, Sarah. Where are my valid file types? There they are. Move, MPEG, MP4, 34G, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I think I can just resave this, right? How much is that launcher up to, Evan? I was in such a hurry today, I didn't bring anything to drink, and I'm very thirsty. The end. Let's see. Can we just modify this file name? Or do I need to get Mike to resave it? It's an Apple MPEG 4 movie. Oh, that's really helpful, Evan. Thank you. Let me ask Mike. Well, you know what? Let me just see if I can change it. Because these should say, are y'all enjoying this conversation? Let's see if I can just change it. And if it yells at me. Use MP4. Let's see if it'll play. All right, y'all might hear Mike here for a second. 128,000. Thank you.
Hey, Pen Addict, welcome to our Kickstarter.
Whoa, that's a lot of echo. Okay, that worked. We're just gonna go with that. Oh, the header for the Kickstarter video page is your video doesn't need to be fancy. We succeeded on that. All right, this is no longer an invalid file type. Why is it just playing? Hey, Pen Addicts. This landed in the browser, not on the Kickstarter page. That's uncool. So let's go to select a file. And has everyone here seen the, oh, I have to update the text of the project campaign to discuss the Retro 51 image a little more clearly. That this is the idea of the pen, but the final artwork will change, but it's good enough to give you an extra good look at it. Did everyone see the artwork, or would you like to see it this morning? All right, we're at 6% upload. We're going to let this out. So let's write down analog download. Seems like a little bit of a long name, but I'm going to write it down anyway. Y'all have not seen it yet. I will show it to you as soon as in one moment. Let's see. Is that okay, Jesse, that I sing as long as I don't whistle? Greg. That can go. Where's my image? This is how I work at home. I just talk to myself, like, whatever. Save all. How much you love the farty sounds? You are still at the bar, aren't you? What was in your coffee? Is Zeke there today? I'm drinking Zeke's coffee, but I haven't brought the. What up, yo? But I forgot to bring Zeke's coffee with me. Zeke's already at school. Loser. Don't go to school. School's for suckers. All right. Let me hide this. Can I come back to this video page? Oh, it's already 38%. We're good. All right, here's the Kickstarter, the basis of the drawing. Let's see if we can get that in there. All right, is that good enough for y'all? Can see it okay? Trying to square this up. So the finial designs have started. This is not the final layout. These are not the final finials that will make the final cut. We still have room to play. It will be a silver trim, white background pen, and it's going to have 50 finials around the barrel, and then the Retro 51 will make the 51st finial up top. So this is what it's going to look like. It's going to be dope. I'm very happy with how this turned out. Richard at Retro 51's putting in like big work behind pulling all this artwork and getting it done. So yeah, that's it. So that's what you're going to be backing. And the name of it is Celebration. Yes. So the name of this pen will be called Celebration, which I'm also very happy about. That was Mike's idea. Mike liked Celebration the most. Both of us had assumed that Celebration was taken at some point in time. It has not been. So we are acquiring that name, and that will be the name of the pen. So it will be the Retro 51 Celebration. And it's awesome. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I love it. It's just great. Oh, it didn't take my video. I did something to make the video upload stop. Rip. All right, let me refresh this page. The web page was reloaded because a problem occurred. I hate you. All right, so let's. Oh, you know what? Self-inflicted. My bad. I moved the file into my Dropbox from my downloads folder in the middle of the upload. Sometimes I'm not the smart one. Let's try that again. I won't touch it this time. Yeah, so that's what we're going with. That's the idea behind that. And yeah, so we're going to upload this now. I'll tell y'all if I get this while we're on stream. If I get this submitted for approval. If I get this submitted for approval, what time is it? It's 10:45. If I get this submitted by approval by noon, I wonder if it could drop tonight. If you're into this, you should be staying tuned. Target launch date. Yes. All right, I shouldn't be touching this screen. I already ruined it once. All right, what other names do we have? You know what one of my favorite words is in the English language that I don't think works for these cards, but I want to use? Will be placket. Placket is this section of a shirt. It's just a strong. My little note card dalliance thing that I'm having, where I do one note card a day and post it on Instagram with just like a brain dump of random thoughts. Everyone says it needs a name. I'm having trouble coming up with a name. How much will the pen be? I think 75. It's bounced between 70 and 75. I don't know. That's going to be the last thing I decide on. I have it as 70 in there, and I worry about the pricing and that kind of stuff. But that's before shipping, so maybe it should be 70, then it'll be 75 with shipping. Shipping's going to be expensive because I'm going to have to buy tubes and all kinds of crap. I don't know. That'll be the last thing I decide. Storm Landing. Pilot is very Hollywood. Out of all the main pen brands, Pilot is the Hollywood pen brand, right? They're the ones that do all the all the red carpet events, all the pre-show events, all the swag bag events. And it's usually with the G2. Now with the Friction. They did do the Metropolitan a couple years ago, right after it launched. They brought that out there to Hollywood to some of those things. But yeah, get the Pen featured on Project One Day Runway. So I wonder if they were using those for sketching. That'd be pretty cool. I would like to see that, actually. All right, we're at 38%. I should put on my caffeine. Yeah, I want it to be like some kind of log or some kind of note or some kind of memo, but like all those things are taken. So it's like I should just call it like Steve. Except not Steve. I just paid $100 to get the Leap on the secondary market. That seems like a pretty good price, even though that was just launched. Like, I wish I could have gotten one of those for my mother-in-law. Call it the Tony. Yeah. Notey McNote face. I like it. All right, we're at 38% again. Let's see if I can not ruin it this time. Yeah, but there's different plays on words with that one. I should just, at that point, I should just call it Pen Island. Oh, perfect. So were they using it on fabric? That's pretty cool. That is smarts. I like that. I forgot about that. I should get Jeff some frictions. We just use chalk. Okay, video processing. Feel free to move on. Your video will appear here when it's ready. All right. Target launch date. What's today? It's the 5th. We're going to go with today. Actually, we'll go with tomorrow just to be nice. I don't want to be rude. I'm not a rude person. Boy, it's not 2100. It's 2020. You might need more time. We recommend at least as 8 business days so you can confirm all this other stuff, except I've confirmed all this stuff already, so we're good. Campaign duration 30 days. Goal amount 30 grand. That's just a random number to put in there. We'll do a lot more than that. All right, save that page. All right. It is definitely a hipster PDA thing, type of thing. Where is my budget? Where is my budget? Ay. I stress over the budget more than anything, just to make sure that we're good. And we'll be more to the good, but I still stress. I just stress about it. I like to double check my numbers. All right, let's make it 70. I'll just have to deal. That's got to be more than fine, right? So video and vlog level this year will be $10 since we're actually going to have one less video. And then we're going to have the Retro 51 celebration level, which will be $70, which will include the video, vlog, and the pen and the poster. For $70, you'll get the pen, the poster, and the 2 videos. Well, 1 video and 1 vlog. Make it an even $75. Well, you're going to have to pay $5 shipping in the U.S., so that will be $75. We try not to run these at too much of a profit, and we decided since we probably will have this year, just because we'll have so many backers, we'll just take whatever profit and we'll put it towards the 2022 Tokyo trip. So that's the working plan. So I think I'm good with 70 plus $5 shipping will be $75. This web page is using significant energy. Okay. Receive 1 Retro 51 Celebration Rollerball pin, 1 poster of the top disc designs represented on the pin, plus everything from the videos and vlog level. Good. Estimated delivery October. Could be before then, but that's what I'm going with. What's today? March. Yeah, I won't have the pins before August anyway if I turned it in today. So, yeah, that's fine. Okay. So those are our only 2 reward levels. Oh, I need to say limit 1. When is Retro closing up shop? I want to say September, but I'm not totally sure. Limit 1. How would you word this? Limit 1 per account? Yeah, it might come early. If it's October. If I get this turned in, I got to have the money before we can even get the thing going, so yeah, August would be the earliest. If everything goes perfectly, August would be as soon as I could get the pins. Limit 1 per person. Limit 1 per backer. I kind of like that. Limit 1 per backer. Cranial dump. Cranial hurl. Per person per backer. Per person per backer. How about 1 per account? Don't allow suggestion of more than 1 account. Backer, account, backer, account. Person. I agree with that, Mike. I'm going to go with 1 per backer. I also want to write in, I'm going to write in the fact that I will if I think someone's trying to manipulate the ordering, that I will refund any additional money. But I'm not going to put that in this part. I'm going to put that in the FAQ. Yeah, I mean, I know people have, I mean, I'm sure there's going to be cases of multiple backing, but I imagine that's pretty low. And it might just be people who want it. Like, I'll monitor and make sure nothing nefarious is going on. I'm going to go limit 1 per backer. Shipping, $5 to the U.S., $13 to Canada, $21 to the rest of the world. USPS postal rates went berserker. And we had to raise those international prices. So my apologies for that, but that's out of my control. Limit availability of reward quantity. I'm making 950 available. Yes, Tony. My love to you is ticking clock. Right, Ishikawa, that's the way, like, I feel about it, but, like, I have to have some type of controls in it as well. So, like, there's going to be families that want multiple pins. They're going to have multiple accounts. And as long as, like, I'm going to have to make some judgment calls too. And so, but I'm with you. Like, I'm with you. It's not an easy spot to be in. So yeah, 950 of these pins are going to be available because we have some already accounted for, from project creators, from Retro 51 that want some. And then I have to have a batch for shipping issues. So I'm going to make 950 available. This will be a 999 numbered edition. Thank you, Barry. That's a good way to put it. Let me write that down before it scrolls off my screen. That will go in the FAQ part of the thing. Well, we don't have to sell them all, right, Mike? Like, if we only get 500 backers, we'll order 450 pins, like, which is totally cool. I think we'll sell them all though. Is my guess. But we're covered. Like if we sell 300 pens, we'd be just fine. We need to sell at least 300, I think. Somewhere between 300 and 500. But just out of curiosity, who knows? Depending on how many I have left, I could put a handful up, and I like sell them and like donate the funds to charity or something like that. Anytime I have a handful of extras, I'm always open to doing something. Like we can do something for St. Jude's, something like that. That's my general first thought to do. Yeah, exactly. To amend, alter, limit. I'm literally writing this down, Barry. Or cancel any. It's almost like you've done this before. All right. Morning, Schmevelin. Yeah, there's no way we sell less than 600. And I think we probably sell them all within about 2 weeks. That's my estimation. I think this will sell out, and then I will have a problem in my hands. We'll see. So, yeah, it does not matter if we sell this one out. That's fine. Or if we don't sell this one out. That's what I meant to say. Like, we could sell half of these and have a great project. That'd be totally fine. And then if we only had like 500 backers, it would not be an addition of 999. I wonder if I should clarify that somehow. Let's see. Yeah, I should probably word that in some kind of way. Let me upload this image that I just showed y'all. Up to 999 with 950 publicly available or something. Because if I say 999, people are going to say, why are there only 950 available? And I'll have to explain myself over and over and over again. Oh, yeah, that image looks good. All right, so sorry, I'm going to ignore y'all a second while I read some of this. Let's see. Fewer than 1,000. Yeah. Let's see. The designs on location. Let's see. A numbered edition with a maximum of 999. That's pretty good. We got a bunch of pins, y'all. How your mom and them? Let's see, this will be a This will be a numbered edition with a maximum of 999 pins produced. Yes, so you pledge the money up front, but it does not charge your credit card until the campaign ends, and then everyone gets charged all at once. All right, jerkface, later. I'm going to kick this starter. Yeah, so this will be a 30-day campaign. On that 30th day when the timer runs out, within like the next 24 hours, they start charging people. Wait a minute. What are we waiting a minute, Barry? I just like doing this in order. All right. Okay. A percentage of the pins will be held back for shipping loss and damage. Is that the right thing to say? The amount ordered shall be based upon the number of backers, but in no event will be beyond 999. Yeah, I wrote this will be a numbered edition with a maximum of 999 pins produced, depending on the support. But I think I'll take that second part out and write what you're saying. I wonder if Kickstarter is going to have a problem with this. I don't think they will. The amount. I do what I want. Bork and Bork is the magician. A fitting number of pens will be ordered and produced. You will get what you get, and you will like it. The one good thing is I can, yeah, I'm not even going to bother with the minimum. I don't think that's going to be an issue. And the minimum would probably be 300. Do I have the minimum? Let's see, 300. I mean, yeah. I have the minimum set to 30 grand. What's that times, let's see, divided by 70. Yeah, 30 grand is 428 pens. So that's the minimum, and we're good. Like, that's totally fine. I'm just gonna leave the minimum as the backing minimum, the Kickstarter minimum. So this will be a numbered edition with a maximum of 999 pens produced. The amount ordered shall be based upon the number of backers, but will in no event be beyond 999. A percentage of the pens will be held back for shipping, loss, and damage, as well as Brad's personal collection. I'll just put that in white text so it's actually there, but you can't see it unless you highlight it. How's that sound? I'm good with that. Are y'all good with that? And then I'm going to have to add a FAQ section with a couple of more details. You know, there'll be specific questions and whatnots. Like the bit about the what Barry was saying about the one per account type of thing that we were talking about. All right, I need to look at this again. Y'all bear with me while I read some of this and sit here quietly. Because I'm really planning on submitting this as soon as we're done. I will submit this while we're live on stream. How about that? Answer: no, this is not a fountain pen. That's a good one for the FAQ. This is only the rollerball version. That's a good idea. All right, so give me a second here. And like I said, the good part is all of this tech stuff I can go in and edit after our launch. What I can't edit are the backer levels. Like I can just... Barry, you can use all the discounts you can find to put in here. Any discount that you can find that is eligible for this, you can use. Which is to say there's none. Okay. You can't have number 1, 2, 3, or 51. All right. Good Lord. Now I'm nervous. Like, I think it's about done. Yeah, my profile is good. Vanity URL. I don't know. Don't say. I can't say that, Andrew. I'm not saving you shit, Tony. Oh, we're not honoring any requests for specific numbers. Just flat out. This is way too many pins for me to deal with. So that's just a hard no right in the beginning. That's a good FAQ, Evan. Rules don't apply to me. Have you gotten your notebooks yet? Okay, vanity URL. Create a custom URL for your... Oh, that's a profile page. Psh. Profile not co. Never seen that before, but okay. Profile not go. Okay, cool. Thank you, Kickstarter. That's a new thing. I don't need a collaborator. Whatever. Tony's just going for it today. Oh, God. Oh, man. Sorry, I'm just seeing what... I'm delaying pushing all the buttons. If you try to request number 1, we'll give you one of the bad ones. What would be one of the bad ones? I don't think there's any bad ones this time. Contact email. Funds recipient is my legal entity and organization is completed. My identity confirmation is completed. If you've never signed up for Kickstarter, this is what the back end looks like. My bank account is completed. My payment source is completed. Because you have to have a payment source for when you have chargebacks, they charge you directly. Prepare for launch. Project URL. You can't generate your URL until you submit it for review. Pre-launch page. Should I do a pre-launch page? Let me read this to you. Your project title, subtitle, and category from the basics section will automatically appear on this page. Potential backers will be able to find it on Kickstarter, but you should share your pre-launch page with everyone to create excitement and attention around your project before you launch it. Should I do that? We've never done that before. Oh, I can't do that till they approve it anyway, which is fine. I should probably do that, huh? Give everyone a heads up. Say, go follow this page, and then like when 24 hours launch the project or something. Give chance for people to follow the page, and then within X time frame, do the thing. Prepare for launch. Exit. That sucked. Where's my preview? All right. All right, I'm going to run through my preview real quick, so y'all bear with me. I haven't watched the video. Do y'all want to watch the video just hearing the audio? Do y'all want me to put like headphones in so only I can hear this? I need to watch this to make sure. I need to watch this all the way through to make sure there's not an error with the video, but I need to do it now. So would you like to just be annoyed by hearing this? If I stream it to you, I have to hold it up because I only have this linked on here. Then you can see the video later. All right, I have to confirm this is good, so I'm just gonna go for it. and I don't feel like putting it on the stream.
Hey Pen Addicts, welcome to our Kickstarter for this year. This is our 6th time that we're going to be doing the Kickstarter campaign. Thank you so much for your continued support. Every single year at the Atlanta Pen Show, it feels like a celebration, and celebration is the theme for this year's campaign. Over the course of our show, which is nearly 10 years old, a constant has been the Retro 51 Tornado. It has been a pen that I have loved for years and years, and is actually one of the reasons that I'm now such a huge fan of this hobby. It really opened my eyes to what a pen could be. It was a wonderful design, a fantastic refill.
New studio.
And it's really become, as you know from listening to the show, a huge part of my collection. Last year, when me and Brad were thinking about what we wanted to do for the 2020 campaign, we thought we would go to the Dallas Pen Show, which would be a new show for us, and work with the Dallas-based company Retro 51 to produce a Retro 51 Tornado as a reward for our 2020 campaign. We were a little concerned when we found out that Retro 51 is actually going to be closing down this year, which is something that is upsetting me greatly to think about, that there won't be any more Retro 51 Tornadoes, and we were worried we'd have to go back to the drawing board. However, the wonderful company Retro 51 reached out to us and said they still wanted to complete this campaign, still wanted to make this pen.
He's so
for us.
professional.
So we're super excited to offer a
Except the
limited
echo.
edition pen for this year called the Retro 51 Celebration. Because we want this pen to celebrate
No baffling
not
in the
just
studio
our entire
yet.
community, but also Retro 51 itself and the wonderful designs that they've produced. As always, there will be video rewards as part of this campaign. We're going to be producing a video version of the live episode in Atlanta that we'll be offering out to Kickstarter backers only, and I will also be producing a vlog of our escapades at the Dallas Pen Show. So let me hand it over to Brad to tell you a little bit more about the pen itself.
Hey Mike, I wanted to talk about
Woo.
what we're going to do for the backers of this campaign.
That's
This
an
time
audio
around, we're making
adjustment.
a Retro 51 pen. Now, not this exact Retro 51, but
pink
we'll be
robots.
making a new one for this campaign. What we're going to do to celebrate our love for Retro 51, we're going to pick 50 of these top disc designs. So this is the finial design on all the Retro 51 pens, and they're all different. They all use really cool artwork, and we thought we would lay them out all around the barrel, which you can see in the image we've added into the campaign, the idea that we have for this pen. Now, since we're a little bit behind in this campaign, we don't have a finalized pen product to show you just yet, but we will have mock-ups throughout the campaign. You'll get a good idea of what the pen's going to look like. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I know you're pretty excited about it, Mike. What do you think?
Every Kickstarter campaign is full of gratitude and thanks and love. You have sent us all over America and even into Canada. So every single year, these campaigns, they mean a great deal to us. But this one is extra special to me. Being able to make this Retro 51 to celebrate the company itself and a pen that means so much to me, it's very heartwarming. So I want to thank you all for helping us produce this pen. If you back the campaign, we really want to make the best product we can to celebrate you, to celebrate Retro 51.
He does, Mike.
Thank you so much for checking out this year's Kickstarter campaign.
It's pretty
Please read
harsh.
the information below. Until next time, say goodbye, Brad.
Goodbye, Brad. Where'd these clothes come from?
You'll have to wait and see the video for that part. Yeah, super echoey. So Mega Office does not have any soundproofing yet. And no one will care about the video. So there you have it. All right, so it's all there. So okay, now I need to this is like when I send it for approval, so I need to make sure it's pretty tight. Now that it's getting dark in here again. This sucks. Ba-ba-ba. Yeah, I did all that stuff. I can't unlock the FAQ until after launch, which makes absolutely no sense to me. The Kickstarter's been like that since the beginning. Why can't I preload the FAQ? I will never understand that decision. All right, exit preview. All right, let me go back and make sure make sure I have the shipping in here. Because that's going to cost a fortune. Yeah, that's the other thing. God, it's dark in here. It's going to drive me crazy. These shipping amounts, like if it's an international and it's $21, that gets shown in our backing total. So like we'll have like $10,000 of this will just be shipping costs or whatever. More than that. So like all the funds we're raising, like 10% is going to go to Kickstarter, 10 or 12 grand, however much is going to go to shipping. It's just, people are funny when they see the number. They're like, oh my God. Okay, that seems fine. Limited to 950. Shipping is in. Save. All right. Preview. Can we just exit? Can we just submit it? Where's the submit button? I'm going to submit this for approval right now. How long will it take to be live after you submit it? So I have to submit it for approval, which is what I'm going to do right now. That's taken hours to days, so I really don't know a good answer. The reason why I ran this on the Knock account, even though we're not making a Knock product, is we have such a long history with Kickstarter. We get some leeway in the approvals, right? We're in a different approval queue than if you were a first-time campaign creator. So that's why I didn't do it on the Pen Addict account. So hopefully that shortens our time frame for approval. If I was a betting man, I would bet this would be approved by tomorrow, but it could be like 3 days. It could be Monday by this time. But if I had to place a bet right now, I would bet this would be approved by tomorrow. All right, then I can submit the they have to approve it before I do the pre-launch page. Okay. So I'm going to send this for approval right now. Send to review. And while that's going, I'm going to get some more light back in here. Do they approve on Saturdays? I don't think so. All right. So here's the queue that we're in. Good news, your project has been approved. This is why I use the Knock account. We are in a different level of support with Kickstarter. This project is currently approved. So that's what I meant. I didn't realize it would be that fast. I didn't realize we were in that queue, but that's why we do this. That's why we do this. So, okay, so here's what we're going to do. I think I'm going to set up the preview page, and we're going to start sharing it around, and then we'll schedule a launch time for tomorrow. I need to think about the time. Don't quote. It'll be tomorrow afternoon sometime, but let me talk with Mike. It is approved. Gumbo Man Pat. Yeah, this campaign will not end until the Saturday. Oh, this campaign will end. Oh, man. If I launch it now, the campaign will end the Saturday of the Atlanta Pen Show, which means it could end before the podcast. I can't do that, though. I can't just launch it now. Looks like it's going to end the Sunday. Good enough, though. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn on... Nope. So let me find the page that I need. Promotion. Yes, that's what I'm working on right now, Evan. It's a pre-launch page. Okay. Why not launch now? I just want to talk to Mike about it. Yeah. Okay. So we might, as soon as I talk to Mike, you know what? We're going to do this. We're going to do this while I'm talking to y'all right now. Let me talk to Mike. The thing is, we're going to be sold. The reason why I don't care that we do this is because we will be sold out before the campaign ends. Right? So there's going to be no movement at the end of the campaign, I'm almost certain. Right? So that's why I'm not overly concerned that it hits this time frame. He might be recording right now, so I've texted him. I'm going to go ahead and put the pre-launch page up, and I'll show you the link. That's why I'm not overly concerned about the time. And maybe I would rather have this next 24 hours to let people know that the product is going to launch. Activate this preview of your pre-launch page to share it with anyone. All right, so it has a notification button. All right, I'm going to pop in the Twitch chat and share this link. Did I get it? You might hear an echo for a second because this is going to be the quickest way for me to do this. Well, this turned into a stream, didn't it?
The community, making sure that you guys feel at home and know
Hang
what's
on,
going
hang
on.
on. Sorry.
So I want to get...
Let me get that out of here. Let me get this link in here. Let me get this link in here. Cool, that was me. All right, there you go. Talking to Mike now. All right, sorry, I'm still here. I'm just talking with Mike. Sarah, that's a great idea. Everyone feel free to share your Instagram or Twitter handles or whatever you want to share in there. So please do so. All right, I'm going to share this. Someone please share that link in the Slack. Now this stupid thing is so bright. I have a 5 head again. Lighting really sucks when it's dark outside. I'm going to share this on Twitter. Someone else share this on Slack. I'm Pen Addict on Instagram. FYI. Alright, I have 8,000 freaking things going on all of a sudden. So, I want to point something out real quick. What's happening today is what I want my Twitch streams to be when I finally get it at my house, where I can just come and work online. And like, I might not be talking, but we can talk in the chat. You know, y'all can talk back and forth. I can like chime in, but like, I'm actually getting things done. This is my end game. I'll be able to spend a couple of days where I can be on here for like 4-hour blocks, just actually working and trying to get things done, instead of having to like put on a show. That's my end goal, for this Twitch channel, is to spend more bulk hours, but a lot of it will be me working. And today has been like a good example of that. Like, I'm working, it's a sanity check for me. It genuinely helps. Even though I get distracted from work, that's okay. If I had something that was like mega important that like I had to have pure focus on, I would obviously stop. But like, this is generally my day, is writing at my desk and staring at a screen. So might as well do it on Slack. Thank you, K9 Play. You followed the link, but the pin is not showing yet. It doesn't show the entirety of the thing. It just kind of shows the header in the video. It doesn't show the body image, but it'll be in the video. I always have the sniffles. If you look at the video, Barry, whoa, that was bright. Oh yeah, okay, so it doesn't show the video ever. It just shows the header image. Yeah. It's not going to show it until it launches. Bedtime in Tokyo. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Want your close with 350 backers? Cool. All right, let me get... All right, let me see. So I have, if our podcast is at 6:30, we'll launch this in the next 5 hours. I just need to play around with some times. Seems good, though. Okay. We're submitted. We're preview linked. What else do we need to be? Down. How do I get... There it is. God. Sometimes this layout of this campaign is confusing. Let's see. What was I going to check? Oh, I know what I was going to check. Okay. That's good. All right. I'm closing my laptop. What other questions do we have before I go home and actually figure out what time we're going to launch this thing? Figure it's going to be in the next few hours. You want number 13 or number 69? You can have neither. You can trade with someone afterwards, though. Today is better? Good. So we'll get it going. That is for sure. Those of us who helped come up with the design. I think there's more people who helped come up with the design than there are pins being made. You get what you get and you don't pitch a fit, right? So that will be, all right, Paper Cat Lady, send us a picture of the snail when you get it. I know you will. What was I going to say? Stay tuned for an afternoon launch of the project. I was going to say something else, but I'm drawing a blank now. Oh, I can't put up the FAQ until afterwards, but you can believe the the first question is no. You can. The first answer is can I select my own number? It's gonna be no. And then the second FAQ question is gonna be seriously, can I pick my own number? It's gonna be seriously no, you cannot. And then I'll add some other FAQs in there. It would be really nice of me to do that, but I don't like y'all that much. Just kidding. I do, but I like my sanity more. Thank you, Get a Pet. Feels good to get this out into the wild. It's a load off. Like I said, I need to be back to normal tomorrow, and getting that off my plate was one of the things. I wasn't sure it was going to go that quickly. I didn't realize we were in that queue at Kickstarter. I thought at least I had a few hours ahead of me, but turns out I don't, and turns out now I'm blurry. I lean forward when I get anxious, so I keep blurring the camera. All right, that's gonna be it for today. And stay tuned this afternoon. I will be very online today, especially if we launch or when we launch. So if you need me, just holler at me. I have stacks of emails to get through. That's this afternoon's plan, which is a good spot for me to be in, because then I can just work on emails and stare at screens, which is good. Yeah, Q&A number 3, please see 1 and 2. Perfect, Barry. That's where we're at with this. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna go home and think about this a little bit more, about exactly what time we'll start this, but it won't be too long. I'm gonna give a few hours for the message to spread that it's happening. So we'll do that. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.